Hi guys, I am doing my yearly video now. I think this is year 4 or 5 for the Amazon baby registry box. I think I started doing them in 2017, so this will probably be year 4. So this is what in February, I think what month we're in, February 2021, the baby registry box consists of. Now remember guys, these boxes are all different. There's been some years that I've got horribly disappointing boxes where it's like literally, what can we throw in? And it was kind of junk. And there have been some years that I've got like super fantastic boxes. So I am really unsure what this year is going to hold. And when you read the reviews on Amazon of their baby registry box, yes, they are free. People always ask me, how do I get a baby registry box? First of all, you have to have an Amazon Prime account. You can't just have an Amazon account. You have to have a Prime account. Then you have to create a baby registry. With the baby registry, sometimes people just throw a few things on there, call it good, and think they can get the box. You actually have to go through and do your baby registry 100%. Amazon breaks it down into different categories and different things in each category. Now, personally, I find that annoying because like they have a bottle section and like a formula type feeding section. And then they have a breastfeeding breast pump section. Now, some people breastfeed, they don't even pump. There's no need for a breast pump. Some people only bottle feed. No need to put a breast pump or breastfeeding items on your registry. So to me, I wish that they would just have like a feeding section in general. And then you can click breastfeed, bottle feeding, pumping, and then it'll open up because it's making you do all of it. So it's making you put on a breast pump. It's making you put on breastfeeding items like breastfeeding bras or nipple creams. And then it's making you put on bottles and bottle cleaners and cans of formula. So that's where I'm kind of like, okay guys, this area could be changed. As well as when you get into like some of the other areas, things that are a stroller for some reason shows up in the other section. Therefore, now it's telling you need a stroller. But then it tells you need to get a stroller, a travel system, and a car seat. Well, why do I need 2 strollers? And at least with the car seats, you know, you can put a travel system on there, which is the car seat and the stroller, an infant seat and a stroller, and then get a convertible seat. Put that on it. Okay, that makes sense. But why do I need to put a separate stroller on there? Why can't a lot of places have actually the car seat or the travel systems under the stroller section? And so when you do your registry, your travel system shows up in the stroller. It has the infant seat with it. But at this point, most people know what a travel system is. And then it's also telling you that you need to put on like a swing and a bouncer and an exerciser and stuff like this, where not everybody wants that. Babies don't need that. Are they nice to have for when you have a baby? Yes. They're useful, but not everybody has the room for it. Not everybody wants that. You might be getting a bouncer from Cousin Joe as a hand-me-down, so you don't need to put it on your registry. So that's my only complaint about Amazon's baby registry. So first of all, you have to have a Prime account. Then you have to have a baby registry. Then you have to do your baby registry 100%. And lastly, you have to purchase something of $10 or more off of the registry. You can purchase it yourself. It doesn't have to be somebody else buying from the registry, and it doesn't have to be something from the baby section itself. So personally, every year I make a baby registry. I do that because there are things that I want to buy for my Reborn collection and my doll collection. So the things that I want to buy, I put in this baby registry. I have it unlisted so nobody sees it. Then I go in and then I buy the items, and then I can get the baby box. So that's how I personally get the baby box every year. Things that I do not keep for my Reborns from these baby boxes get donated. Before anybody starts, but you're getting that. Okay. They get donated. They go to people who do need it, who might not be able to get this. So I keep some stuff, but a lot of stuff does get donated. Like I've had, it wasn't a baby registry box, but I got somehow from Infomil, I think, or Similac, one of their baby starter kits. And it had formula in it, so I donated it because I don't need that. So anyways, this year's comes in a different box. It used to come in a laying down rectangular box. And this is different, and I can already see why it's different. So this is coming in a different shaped box, and here is why. You can probably already see it. It comes in a little reusable tote bag like Target has. Sorry guys, I'm figuring out where to put this box. Teffy's sleeping right here. So it comes in a little tote bag, which is different this year. This is the first time I've seen these. I mean, it's not a high quality like you'd expect to purchase tote bag, but it's kind of a, you go to the fair and a promo item tote bag quality, but it's cute. On the top, it has Love Your Baby Box. Purchase any items in these easy steps. Download the app, scan the item, any welcome box item. Purchase your favorite and enjoy. And then it has, we hope you enjoy this special delivery. Compliments of Amazon Baby Registry. Shop favorites from your welcome box. Discover even more benefits at Amazon Baby Registry. The other thing with Amazon, when your baby registry is complete, you get, I think it's 10 or 15% off specific or certain items that are still on your baby registry. And I think it's only stuff that is sold by, shipped by Amazon. So there are things that you might find on Amazon that are sold by ABC Baby Company, but are shipped by Amazon. Well, that doesn't qualify. Or things that are sold by and shipped by ABC Baby Company doesn't qualify. So it has to be sold by, shipped by Amazon. And like I said, I think it's 10 or 15% off. I'm not 100% sure on that. That is kind of a nice perk, as well as I believe you get a % off of subscribe and save. A bigger % off your typical subscribe and save diapers on their baby registries, and I think formula as well. So first off, I am pulling out the Cetaphil Baby Wash and Shampoo. And it's just a little 1.7 fluid ounce bottle of it. They usually sometimes have the lotion in there too, but we'll have to see. And then we've got a 7th generation, 2 diapers. I'm just seeing 1 up here. If I can read, okay, size 1, so 8 to 14 pounds. So you get 2 diapers. And then it just talks about the 7th generation diapers. I'll go ahead and open this, see if these have changed, because sometimes they change over the years. Oh, these are changed. They used to have like an animal print on it, and now we've got this gray, blue, green, and red hearts. And then we've got gray, blue, and teal, and green hands and hearts. This one says Future Humanitarian on the back of that one. Okay, I don't know how much diaper equates to that, but okay then. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of 7th generation diapers for real babies. For obviously Reborns, they don't really use them, but for real babies, in my experience with my kids, they peed through them, both of them. Next, we've got a 10-pack of water wipes. These always come in handy. I don't care how old your kids are, baby wipes are always going to come in handy. I've got a 9 and 10-year-old, and we still have baby wipes all over. I use baby wipes for the cats, like cleaning up messes on the floor that they've made. If they've thrown up on the floor, we have a concrete floor in here, so baby wipes quickly clean up stuff like that. Okay, I've got a bunch of... I don't think this is supposed to be stuck with that. I think this is supposed to be stuck with that. Okay. So, this is one thing that'll obviously be donated because I do not need it. It is some Mommy Bliss Gripe Water. And now they've got Gripe Water and Gripe Water Nighttime. This stuff is amazing. So, you get a little 0.17 ounce or 5 ml packet of a sample and then a $1.50 coupon. But what I was saying, this stuff came in handy and with my daughter. I had it with my son, and I didn't really use a whole lot of it with my son. He was a reflux baby, and once we got his reflux under control, his gas and the colic and stuff kind of went away. But my daughter, on the other hand, every bottle we had to do grape water and then gas drops and then the bottle. And then actually what we ended up doing is we found the system that worked best is gas drops first, bottle, and then grape water right after. And that seemed to help her. So grape water was part of our feeding routine for my daughter. Guys, these samples are getting bigger because I know this sample used to be a lot smaller, and then now I see this one. And this is Aveeno Baby Wash and Shampoo, lightly scented. And this is a 2-ounce bottle. And they used to have, like, I used to only get, like, I think it was 1.5 or 1-ounce bottles. So they've really stepped it up, and the samples are getting bigger. Diapers, they usually had more diapers. It looks like those 7th generations are the only sample diapers in this bag. But you used to get like 2 7th generation diapers, like 5 Honest diapers, and 1 Pamper, sometimes 1 Huggy too. But like these, the soaps seem to be bigger sized samples, which actually makes it nice because sometimes those samples in the smaller bottles, you only get to try them once. Sounds like, oh, well, it's a sample. You just try it once. Well, especially with baby's sensitive skin, it's nice to be able to try something a couple times to for sure make sure it works or doesn't. We found out my daughter was actually allergic to lavender baby soap. Well, it took a few times to actually make the connection that it was the lavender baby soap that we were having the problem with. So it's nice to be able to try it a few times so that if your child does have a reaction, is this what's are we reacting because of this, or are we reacting because of that? And having a larger samples, oh, okay, yeah, then it is the Aveeno Baby, or it is the Cetaphil, or it is this, or it is that. So next up, we've got Aquaphor Baby Healing Ointment. So it's a 1.4 ounce, and it's just a little packet container, or not container. I don't know what you want to call these types of packets for samples. I know Aquaphor was a LifeSend. Just like a tip, if you've got a baby who is rash prone, I don't think there's any in here. I'm not seeing any. Rash cream is a big thing, like butt paste. Butt paste did okay. But like Desitin, A&D did okay. And butt cream did okay. But sometimes your baby gets those rashes that like the creams are not doing anything with. There was at one point, my son had a rash that was so bad, like he would just shake when you would lay him down because he knew a diaper change was coming, and he would just cry and shake. And my mother-in-law, who is a pediatric nurse, gave me this tip, and I used it for my daughter anytime I noticed the rash was not going away with, like, we typically used butt paste. If butt paste wasn't kicking this, I knew I needed to step it up. And what she told me was you mix 1-to-1 ratio of Aquaphor. You can get it in like a tub. I think they come in tubes now too. You get a little container and you get liquid antacid. It sounds weird, like not Miralax. Miralax is get you type going. Mylanta, stuff like that. A liquid form of it. And you mix 1-to-1 ratio of that liquid antacid and Aquaphor, and you smother it. It's going to be a little runny, obviously, because of the liquid antacid. Doesn't necessarily always mix well with the Aquaphor. But the antacid takes the burnout of the rash, and then the Aquaphor kicks in for the healing. And the two of them together, like if you just tried Aquaphor, it might do a little bit. The antacid is almost like the soothing, and then the Aquaphor is the healing. So that's a little tip if you are a new mommy or daddy, or even an old mommy or daddy, and you're like, you know, I've had these rashes. I mean, it saved me taking my kid to the doctor many times to get like a prescription cream to try to get rid of some of these rashes. Now, if a rash continues after that, you might be looking at like a yeast infection or MRSA or something more serious where you do need to go to a doctor. But typically my go-to was we put butt paste on every diaper change. Sometimes those breakout rashes happen, especially during teething. And once the rash would start and the butt paste wasn't doing anything, then we went straight to this. And there were a few times that they had like a yeast infection on their bottom. So then you needed to go to the doctor. So if that didn't take it out, then I knew I needed to hit up the doctor's office. Next in the bag, we have prenatal 1 vitamins. These are women's 1 a day. There are 5 soft gels. And it looks like these are... the directions are adults take 1 soft gel with food. So this one you can't take on an empty stomach. And it just says take 1 once a day. So it's a 1 a day prenatal vitamin. So you get 5 days worth. What's this? It has a gift for you. And it's a little plastic bag. Oh, 3-piece set. A hat, gloves, and socks. And it looks like it's in this peachy... How do you open it? Oh, there we go. It looks like it's a little pair of white and peach striped socks and a peach and white striped baby mitt and a peach and white striped hat. This would actually be a cute set for someone for at the hospital, because I mean, the hat looks really large. But then again, the babies, sometimes their heads, like my kids, come out with huge. And it says the hat is 100% cotton. The gloves are 100% cotton. And the socks are 72% cotton and 28% poly-made fiber. I don't know what that means. And these look like they are Oki-Tex, I think is how you say that brand. These are cute. I know like I said, this would be a nice set to take to the hospital, because while my son was in the NICU, my daughter went into the general nursery at night due to complications of my birth with her. But while she was in the room, we could have clothes on her. When she went to the nursery, she had to have on what the hospital put on her, clothes-wise. And they always asked if we had mitts, socks, or hats. And I know they put baby hats on a baby when they're born, but usually that first hat, unless you swipe it yourself off baby and pack it away, typically gets tossed. So, I mean, this would have been a cute set to put on baby. And it looks like there's just 2 things left in here. One, it looks like a Man Easy Start Anti-Colic plus Start Pacifier. So, looks like it's a Man bottle and a Man pacifier. I'm going to need my scissors. Oh, is it a tear? There we go. There's a tear left. I did not see that. So it looks like they just repackaged. Usually they had the Man. They had like a little pamphlet to go with it. So it looks like they just put everything on a plastic bag now with the information about them. So it's just a typical Man bottle that you usually get with baby registries. Bottom pops off. Here's the little pamphlet about Man bottles. I don't need that. And then the little Man pacifier with the bear. Set those there. And then lastly in the bag, and just to show, to make sure you can see, lastly in the registry bag is a Dr. Brown's Options Anti-Colic bottle. This is a 5-ounce, and that Man bottle is a 5-ounce too, I believe. Yeah, they're 5 ounces. Yeah, they're 5 ounces. So, in the Dr. Brown bottle, take it out of the box. And then the pamphlet that always comes in a Dr. Brown bottle. And And it's one of their wide nipple bottles. And I just noticed something. I guess my kids use Dr. Brown. My son used Dr. Brown's and my daughter actually used Man bottles, ironically. So they have the little things now in there to help the flow. So when you have liquids in the bottle, yeah, you've got the cover on. But sometimes, even when you put the cap on a bottle, and if the bottle starts tipping over, the milk will start dripping out of the nipple. So it's nice to have those little caps in there. So this is what I have for this year's baby registry box as of February. And this also goes by regions, because I've seen two people in different areas of the country. So it kind of goes, I think, by what your local or your closest Amazon warehouse has in stock for samples. Because I've seen recently that they have, and I've only got it one, I don't even think I've even gotten them once. Amazon has been running a line of Hannah Anderson clothing, and you know I love my Hannah Anderson, under I think it's Giggle Moon or Moon and Stars. Hold on, let me, I got one sitting here. Moon and Back is what the brand is called, but it's Hannah Anderson clothing. And some people have been getting those in their baby registry boxes. Last year I got a onesie. I obviously didn't get the onesie this year. I've gotten a swaddle blanket in the past. So it varies. It varies upon your region. It varies upon the time of year. There's just a lot of variables when you get these, and I've not ever had one box the same. I can get this box. I got this. You're going to be seeing it a few weeks later for the opening. But I got this box this week. Like I said, this is early February that I ordered this box. Somebody that got this box the same day but lives in, say, Washington State may be getting a completely different box. It's probably whoever's packing it, because whoever's throwing the stuff in the bags is grab this, throw it in, grab this, throw it in. I think they have to have a minimum certain amount of items in there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 items were in there. So I think every box that I've gotten has always had 10 items. It's just what items you get. Like I said, I've had really good boxes. This is a decent box. Not complaining about this box, but I had one box that was like a lot of food samples, which were really strange to me. Why? There was like prenatal vitamins. There were the Avent breast pads, which that makes sense. And then there was like 3 different types of granola bars. And it's like, this is a baby registry box. Why am I just being sent food? Which, I mean, there are things for moms in there, like the prenatals, and when they have the nipple cream, or when they have the breast pads and stuff like that. So, this is this year's box, and I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all later. Bye!